Since 2007, government regulations have required every passenger car and light truck to be TPMS equipped. While this has made it safer and easier to monitor air pressure in all four tires, there is another aspect to TPMS units that most of your tire customers never consider: valve stem corrosion. Valve stem corrosion in TPMS units can occur due to many factors: excessive moisture, road salts, missing valve stem caps, poor vehicle maintenance when tires are mounted and demounted, stem caps of dissimilar metals or non-TPMS components can all lead to one of the most common and preventable causes: galvanic corrosion. That's where the new ReCore TPMS Sensor Saver Kit comes in. The unique ReCore kit provides everything you need to remove and replace a corroded TPMS valve, including 12 replacement stems, increasing your potential earnings over multiple customer visits. Using the ReCore kit reduces service time compared to replacing the entire TPMS unit, requires no rebalancing or TPMS reprogramming, and most important of all, you can repair the valve stem without removing the wheel from the vehicle or the tire from the wheel. The Kentool ReCore TPMS Sensor Saver Kit is easy to use, reduces valuable service time, increases profits, and reduces the time your customers are waiting in your store. Let's take a look at how to replace a valve stem using ReCore. Replacing a corroded or damaged TPMS valve stem is a simple process when using this kit. One benefit of ReCore is that you don't have to remove the wheel or tire from the vehicle, saving time and eliminating the need to reprogram the TPMS unit or potentially damaging it by demounting the tire. First, position the wheel to put the TPMS valve stem at either the 3 o'clock or the 9 o'clock position. This will help make drilling a straight hole easier. Support the vehicle with a jack or lift. Do not remove the TPMS sensor from the wheel. Remove the old valve core if present. You can use the valve core torque tool to try to remove it. If the core cannot be removed, use needle-nosed pliers to pull the core pin out. This can also be done using the special high-speed drill bit provided in the ReCore kit. Drill out the old valve stem until all of the cap threads are removed. This will also remove any remaining bits of the valve core. With the TPMS sensor at 3 or 9 o'clock, use the valve stem drill to enlarge the valve stem hole. Run the drill at high speed and sink the tool straight, slowly, and gently into the valve stem hole. Stop after all of the outer cap threads have been cut away from the existing valve stem. With the drill still spinning at high speed, keep the drill lightly engaged and pause momentarily before removing it in order to form a smooth, uniform surface around the rim of the valve stem. Use the tap and tap handle to cut inside threads into the valve stem in the drilled hole. Do not use cutting fluid or any liquid. As tapping becomes difficult, stop and reverse the tap out of the valve stem and clear the chips from it. Blow loose chips clear from the inside of the hole with an air gun and start tapping again. This process should be repeated several times, going deeper with each pass. Once the tap has reached the bottom, run the tap fully to the bottom and out at least 2 times. When tapping is complete, blow all loose chips clear. Inspect the bottom of the hole. If there are still chips inside the hole, use a small wire to loosen them and then blow them clear. Please note the following warning. If the TPMS sensor's union nut or valve stem turns or comes loose during the process of drilling or tapping, stop. This means the integrity of the seal and gasket at the base of the unit is faulty and must be replaced per the manufacturer's instructions. Kentool's TPMS Sensor Hardware Service Kit number 30001 provides hardware to fit most TPMS units. Apply thread lock sealant to the outside of the threads of the ReCore sensor saver about 1/8 inch from the end that has no valve cap. Use the tip of the applicator bottle to spread it all the way around. Be sure to avoid contact with skin. Remove the valve cap and screw the Recourse sensor saver into the TPMS valve stem and finger tighten until the two surfaces seat together against the O-ring. Then, finish tightening the Recourse sensor saver with the valve core torque tool, rotating the tool clockwise until it clicks 3 times. This not only finishes tightening the Recourse sensor saver to its proper torque, it also ensures proper torque of the valve core. Allow at least 5 minutes for the thread lock to set up. After the thread lock is set up, use the valve core torque tool to remove the new valve core from the Recourse sensor saver. Inflate the tire for about 5 seconds and release the air chuck to allow any additional loose chips to be blown clear from the inside. Replace and retorque the valve core with the valve core torque tool and then inflate the tire to its operating pressure. After inflation is complete, apply a suitable leak detector, such as Kentool's Detecto-Mist, over the entire rebuilt valve stem to be sure there are no leaks. If leaks appear, it is recommended that the entire TPMS unit be checked and replaced if needed. If no leaks appear, install the TPMS-approved valve cap to the Recourse sensor saver. Follow the TPMS manufacturer's operating instructions and recommendations to verify that the unit is functioning properly. You have now completed the process of replacing the valve sensor, and your customer is back on the road and satisfied that you helped them avoid the costly replacement of their TPMS unit. The other added benefits of using the Recourse TPMS sensor saver kit from Kentool become even more evident when you consider this. Today, there are more than 200 million TPMS sensors on the road, many of which are now at least 3 years old. When you consider the cost of sensor replacement compared to the cost of using the Recourse sensor saver kit, you will quickly see how it pays for itself after just a few uses. Plus, the continued profits of using Recourse increase significantly when you purchase our TPMS valve stem refill kits. With the Recourse TPMS sensor saver kit from Kentool, you reduce service time, increase customer satisfaction, and maximize your profit, taking your potential earnings even further. Contact your Kentool distributor to order your Recourse kit today.